A good look there at the familiar ivy-covered walls of Wrigley Field on the north side of Chicago. Coco Crisp will stand in now, and this is certainly a guy that can beat you in a lot of ways. Currently your National League stolen base leader. And this is hit sharply toward the third base coaching box, a foul ball.
120.
Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Yeah, an easy fly ball there to start the ball game. One of the big keys for him in this one is going to be keeping that leadoff man off base. He's off to a good start here.
And this is on the ground to third. Up with it is Gonzalez. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Josh Hamilton will take his first swings here. And as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
And on the mound here, you got to make sure you pitch to the shift. You don't want to make it easier for a guy to go the other way on you.
Now a ball lifted in the air to shallow center field. Soriano is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Here comes the captain, Derek Jeter, now as he'll lead things off in the home half of inning number one. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Lined hard toward short. Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. Marcus Semien will get his first chance at it now. Didn't factor much into the win yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the ball game. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And that is down, as that could be two bases. And this will bounce up against the ivy now. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Well, we'll watch it again, and he really puts a charge into this baseball. This is going to make it all the way out to the ivy out there, which is actually still kind of brown here in the month of April. And he's able to cruise in with two bases.
Albert Pujols will stand in now as you check out his OPS, that number translating into on-base plus slugging. And his is in the stratosphere so far.
Yeah, and just for the record,
And now, meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field. And this is going to clear the wall, a home run. Goodbye, baseball. 500 home runs for him now in his illustrious career. Soak it in out there. That's a home run you won't forget.
Well, you talk about a huge thrill, Matt. 400 home runs, that's a big enough number. But when you're talking 500, well, let's just say you better start working on that Hall of Fame speech.
Yeah, no doubt, guys. That puts him in the company of some amazing hitters. But only a couple dozen guys have reached this. So not only is this a great moment for him, but it's also really cool for everyone here who was lucky enough to witness this firsthand.
Alfonso Soriano will dig in now. He's got that average up over 330 to begin the ball game. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. Throw gets him, 2 down. Torrey Hunter will stride in now as he'll enter play as the second leading hitter in the entire National League. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. And that's in there, base hit.
I tell you what, anytime you get a first inning visit from your pitching coach, something ain't working out. You know, here's what he's saying. Look, we need you to figure this out. We need some innings out of you. Let's go.
And there goes Hunter. Now a ground ball towards the hole. Just onto the outfield grass as he makes the stop. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And Soriano won't get there. It's a foul ball. And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Well, and that's exactly what you want to do right there. Get yourself another ground ball, and that's a good way to start the second as he gets the easy ground out.
Jared Saltalamacchia will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game. And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. Nothing in 1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
There's a swing and a miss as, oh my goodness, he loses the shillelagh on that one. Look out.
Well, here you go in show motion. He puts a lot into this swing, and then on the follow-through, you see it just go whoop. That's why you always got to stay alert in the stands when you come to a game.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And this is grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again. Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
David Freese will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch is sent toward the hole on the left side. It's going to sneak on through into left field for a base hit.
And after setting down the first 5 to start the afternoon, he finally gives up his first hit here with 2 outs in the second. And that's important because you don't want to let a guy coast through these early innings. You want him out at least a little bit of pressure out there.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Here's a ground ball toward the hole. Can Jeter get there? No, he cannot. It's a base hit. And they'll stop the runner at second base, but there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Yeah, sometimes after 2 outs, you can let your guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Reds strand a couple. They're down 2-0. Alex Gonzalez will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First pitch of the inning here is wrapped right back from where it came, and that'll get into center field for a leadoff single.
Yeah, the first inning was no picnic, and now he's already in trouble again here in the second. He hadn't looked all that sharp so far, and he's in danger of really putting his guys behind the 8 ball early.
Roger Bernardina will stand in now as the National League's leading hitter entering play. Swing, and he pulls the fastball that time high in the air toward fairly deep right center. And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
He's running towards second, but gloved by the third baseman for the out, and he'll throw over to first to complete the double play. One hit. Francisco Liriano will turn right around and get us started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3. Goes the other way as this is down the line at third. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball.
Boy, and just when you think you're all set up with the pitcher leading off an inning, this happens. Just goes to show you, you take anyone for granted up there, they can come back and hurt you.
Coco Crisp will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The second for one. Back to Pujols, not in time, and they can't get them both.
Well, that's always going to be a tough turn out there. This guy runs really well, so no chance to double him up, but they'll settle for getting that lead runner at second.
Scooter Gennett will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Ball line foul as that'll get over the Cubs dugout. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Iwakuma a look to first, and he'll get back in standing. Coco gets his lead. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. Now a throw over to first. Runners back. Runners on first with one down. Ground ball to second. This could be two. Jeter. But they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. Josh Hamilton will try it again. He flew out his first time. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw will hold that runner at second, so there are two on now with two away.
He's gotten off to a really slow start here in April. Maybe this can help him snap out of it. That's a sharp single there.
Kendrys Morales is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one.
Yeah, even with two on and two away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And yet another foul ball here as this finds the seats, and the count will remain at 0-2. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Soriano has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. And the top of the order, Derek Jeter, makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. And the slider hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he'll kick off the home third with a home run. So a solo home run for Derek Jeter. And the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Well, let me tell you, when you're on a losing streak, this isn't out. But when you're on a winning streak, man, these are the little breaks that just seem to always go your way. He got himself an infield single.
Albert Pujols will try things again. He hit that 2-run homer his first time. Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole, and that'll be a base hit for Pujols. Now, time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Alfonso Soriano will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now both runners on the move. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Line hard into left. That's in there. Base hit. Hamilton gets it in, so that'll hold the runner at third base.
Boy, that guy on the mound right now needs a double play in the worst way. That's 4 straight hits now to start the inning. He just needs something to go his way.
Corey Hunter stand in now looking for more as they really try to put this one out of reach early. And here's the first pitch. A ball hit hard to the left side. And that's in there. Base hit. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Here comes Brian Price now out of the Reds dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all for Francisco Liriano. So it's an early shower here this afternoon as this will not go down as one of his better outings. Yusmeiro Petit is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the 3rd inning, he may be asked to work for a while. Jason Castro will dig in now. The 6th man to bat in the inning with still nobody out.
And it's been sort of a domino effect here in this half inning. Nobody wants to be the first guy to make it out.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the second run will score as well as they've opened it up to 6-0 now.
If you want to put a big smile on the face of your starting pitcher, give him a 6-run lead early on and see what you get. He's got to be loving this right now, and I got a feeling they're not done scoring runs for him yet.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. To second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Yeah, you know, a double play there was always going to be a stretch, and that's where you just take that force out at second, get the lead runner, and then say, you know what, thank you very much.
Now here's the first pitch. And he gets his arms extended here as this is hit pretty well out to deep center field. And the route is on now. It's a home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Throw in time at first for route number 2. So it's back to the top of the order now, and in steps Derek Jeter. And a check swing looked like he went around. Yes, indeed, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. And this is going to be a foul ball. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. And it's in time at first. And hallelujah, the side is retired. Final damage here, 10 come to the plate, 7 runs score. 3 innings complete. The Cubs are on top, 9-0. Jared Saltalamacchia will stride forward to lead it off. And I'd imagine he'll do so with some tired legs after being out in the field for that last half inning.
Yeah, that was a killer. He could probably use a minute or 2 on the bench, but he gets pressed right back into action here.
And Saltalamacchia swings right through that one as he's in the hole now, down 0-2.
So far, he's the only guy that struck out for these guys. He's in danger of making it 2 now.
Oh, he took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he's retired here, 1 away.
We'll take a look at this on Show Track, and that's been an effective location for him so far. He's really been handcuffing these guys inside, and he gets another pop-up out of it.
So one gone in the inning, and that'll bring in the third baseman, David Freese. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Now a swing and a chance here for the right fielder, Hunter. And there's the second out of the inning.
Very quickly, 5 pitches and 2 outs here in the fourth. So those are the kind of innings you love to have if you plan on working deep into a ball game.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command, 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. He'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Again, a 1-2. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
And apparently they'd rather go after the next guy as they walk him intentionally with 2 out here.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Luis Valbuena is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Reds lead 1. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Marcus Semien will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Grounded softly to the left side. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
Not exactly the most convincing base hit you're ever going to see. Let's call this thing a swinging bunt. Call it whatever you want. He'll call it a leadoff single.
Albert Pujols will try it again. He homered back in the 1st inning of this one. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And this is fouled back and out of play. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the 1st out of the inning. So 1 away here in the Chicago 4th. And here's the left fielder, Alfonso Soriano. And this is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. There's 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
That's a very alert play right here behind the plate. Take a look at how quickly he gets out of the crowds and then pounces all over this ball. And now he's thinking second all the way, and he winds up getting that lead runner.
There he goes. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Fouled back. Soriano holding, now the pitch. Runner going a 2nd time. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. Throw to first will get him easily. Phil Landrum will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He's showing pretty good patience here for a rookie. Those were two tough takes, but he's got it to 2-0.
And he swings right through it there. 2-1. Pitch on the way. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here, but if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
Now the 1-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. Pujols is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
This has been the story all afternoon. They have just not been able to get on top of his fastball. Here's another pop-up to prove it.
Scooter Gennett will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choices last time. Right there for strike one.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. And this is fouled back and out of play. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Hunter is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Josh Hamilton will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. He tried to hold up there, but here's a check swing grounder to the right side. A flip over to Jeter at second, and the side is retired. One left for Cincinnati. They're down 9-0. Juan Perez is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. Jason Castro will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. Gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
And this is where, as a pitcher, you've got to approach each inning like it's an entirely new the ballgame. If you start dwelling on the deficit you're in right now, the hole that you've already dug yourself into, you're bound to make some more mistakes and just compound the problems. So that was a good start to a new inning right here.
Swinging a ball pretty well hit out towards left center. And Hamilton's got this one, 2 away. Roger Bernardina will dig in. Had a 3-run homer his last time. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle. Oh, a reaching try as he knocks it down. But he knows he's got no chance at first, so we'll see how they score that. Most likely an infield single.
And that's one of those where even if he fields this thing cleanly, he was going to have a tough time squaring those shoulders back up and then throwing all the way across his body. But once it doesn't find the pocket, forget it. It's going to be an infield hit.
Hisashi Iwakuma will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. And there he goes towards second. And here's a pitch swung on and sent on the ground to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1, but they'll live with it as they hold a 9-0 lead. Kendrys Morales will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Here's a line drive that's going to get over the head of Jeter and on into left center. That's a base hit. Around first, digging for 2 now. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Oh, that one sounded great off the bat. That's a good, crisp line drive right here to start the inning, and he'll make it up to second with a leadoff double.
Jared Saltalamacchia will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he winds up going just 5+ innings, but he was mostly effective as he will be in line for the victory should the lead hold up. Logan Ondrusek will take over on the mound now here in the 6th inning.
Logan Ondrusek.
In the air to left. Soriano has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
A fly ball to left's not going to do you any good in this situation. Look, you got a guy on second and nobody out. If you take this to right field and advance a runner, well, then at least you've made a productive out. Instead, this is just a waste.
Fouled back. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
I want you to watch this play here at short. Look at how he picks this ball up. He knows he doesn't have a second to lose, so he makes a quick transition into a throwing motion, gets rid of it quickly, and throws his man out at first. That play is well done.
Cody Ross will step in, and we'll see if they decide to pitch to him this time around. Swing and a hard grounder down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
Well, nothing will put a smile on your manager's face quite like a 2-out RBI. Well, things weren't looking good. He looked like he was going to get stranded out there, but he comes through to drive him home.
Luis Valbuena is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Having success with the fastball here, it's 0-2 now.
Well, no taken now. He's going to have to swing with that.
And a good 2-strike breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's 1-2. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. swing and a ground ball back up the middle. And that's off his leg on the mound. And the recovery attempt will not be in time, as now the question becomes, how hard did that hit him? And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it, it looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Short lead from second, now the pitch. And a curveball in for a strike.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
This is hit sharply to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. Soriano able to get it in, and that'll keep that runner from advancing past third. Coco Crisp will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. In there for strike one.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And this is low, but I'll block nicely behind the plate, and that'll get a sigh of relief from the dugout. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. There's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Soriano is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. Reds will be forced to settle for just the 1. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Cubs lead it 9-1. Scott Atchison will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Swing and a line drive to left. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
This is how you make life difficult for that pitcher out there. He's going to get to make 1 pitch from the windup and then go right into the stretch, because this is a bullet down the line. That's a great at-bat there as he gets him going with a first pitch double.
Marcus Semien will try and keep it going. 3 for 3 thus far. Jeter leads from second. The pitch. Now a ground ball left side and through into left, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. Albert Pujols will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And this is going to be a foul ball. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
And even on 1 and 2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking. You've got to put this ball in play.
Runners breaking for the plate. Line to left.
Oh, nice. Stays back and drives in yet another run. That's his 3rd of the afternoon.
Alfonso Soriano will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choices last time. And he takes ball 1.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
And this will be fouled away. Soriano waiting on the 1-1. On the ground down the first base line. And this will get past him down the line at first. It's a fair ball.
tack on another run there. They put up 11 now in the ball game, and this offense is definitely running on all cylinders.
Corey Hunter will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. Now a ball on the ground for Freese at third. Can they get 2? The second for 1, but they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third.
Yeah, really no shot at 2 on a high chopper like that one. They do wind up getting the force at second, but that runner from third is able to just waltz in and score.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Valbuena. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Scooter Gennett will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Josh Hamilton will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Right down Broadway that time, strike 1.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
And this is lined into left field, and that'll get down for a base hit, his second of the afternoon. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Kendrys Morales will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time. And that misses inside 1-0. For Hamilton, that gives him 5 doubles now on the year. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Line hard, but foul. And this pitch is swung on and hit routinely on the ground to second. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Well, at the very least, he does move that runner up to third base. But with 2 away now, I don't think that's exactly what he was hoping to accomplish. I think he wanted to drive him in.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Bernardina is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Evan Scribner will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Alex Gonzalez will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder, and now he has some trouble with it in left.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Grounded fouled off to the right side. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Fastball, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that will find the seats, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. There to take it in is Jeanette for the first out of the inning. Derek Jeter will dig in. He homered back in inning number 3. On the ground to third. Oh, and this is off the glove of Freeze. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Marcus Semien will step in looking to remain perfect. He's already 4 for 4. Jeter's running on the ground towards second. And that's a base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. First pitch coming. And now Albert sends a high drive. He got a lot of it to deep left field. The catch will be made in front of the ivy, and now here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. Alfonso Soriano will step in, an RBI single his last time around. Line hard into left. Into the slide, and he makes a great basket catch for the third out of the inning. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. Back for more from the north side after this. Andrew Newcomb will be summoned from the bullpen now, so he'll take over to start inning number 8. David Freeze is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A chance here at least for this guy to get some work in what should be a fairly low-stress appearance.
Yeah, but it seems like these outings are where you relax a little bit too much, you give up 3 runs, and then watch your ERA climb by another point. You need to guard against that.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. A look at our line score this afternoon, and it's been a good one for the bleacher bums thus far. The homestanding Cubs enjoying a big lead here late. Cody Ross will dig in again. He singled home a run his last time, and that's in there for strike 1.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He can go just about anywhere from here.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
And we're going to check out that sequence right here on Show Track. The first 3 pitches all going to be down in the strike zone. So you've got the guy thinking he's going to see something else down around the knees. But that's when they change things up and change the eye level of the hitter, and they get that last pitch by him right at the letters.
Luis Valbuena will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And they may have found a location that they like right here. 2 different pitches, both taken on the inside corner, and now they can go just about anywhere they want.
Fouled straight back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Fernando Rodriguez will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Corey Hunter is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. This crowd, likely in the 40,000 range. They've got to like what they've seen so far.
Oh, and it's been a complete performance. They need to find a way to bottle this up and keep it going.
Now a fastball swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And this is into the bleachers in left, a home run. Jason Castro will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. Now a swing and an easy ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out. Alex Gonzalez will dig in with 1 in and 1 away. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Crisp has to range back a ways, but he makes the catch in front of the ivy for out number 2. Roger Bernardina stand in with 2 home runs already under his belt in this one. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And this is going to get past him at first. That's a fair ball.
Well, they're going to rule this one a base hit, and once again, I'm not so sure about it. You'll see right here, this ball gets on him pretty quick. But to me, that's a ball that you at least got to knock down. Instead, he gives him the old matador defense right there, and it skips right by him into the outfield.
Don Kelly will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
This is one of those situations where those unwritten rules of baseball come into play. You've got a big lead. It's late in the ball game. This is where you really need to put the brakes on the running game.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now for Bernardina, stolen base number 4 here in the first month of the year. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. He won in the inning for the Cubs. Carlos Corcoran is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. And this ball will be chopped foul. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2.
You like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the 9th.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Fouled straight back. Here's another 0-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Coco Crisp will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ballgame. Now a swing and a ground ball to third. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily. Scooter Gennett will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Jeter on to Pujols, and it's a double play. Josh Hamilton will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Pickoff throw to third, and the runner back in standing. And a ball, 1-0. changeup, but this one finds the target for strike one. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over.
All smiles in that clubhouse again. Their 8th consecutive victory. It's not often you run across a streak like that, so these guys are definitely enjoying it while they can.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And the brightest star for the Cubs this afternoon was this fellow right here, Roger Bernardina. What a performance he turned in. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered more than once with runners in scoring position. Finished with 5 RBIs, and that was more than enough to lead his guys to victory.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes.